And in this regard, the last thing I will share with you is a little bit of practical advice, especially for the younger brothers and sisters here that have horrible relationships with their parents. Let me tell you something about that. If you have a bad relationship with your parents, that is the easiest ticket to hellfire. Easiest ticket to hellfire. You cannot afford a bad relationship with your parents. You cannot come and say to me, I haven't talked to my dad in a few months, or we don't really talk about much, because if the conversation goes on for more than 2 minutes, he starts criticizing me for everything that I do, and I can't take it anymore. And let me tell you why that happens too. Why does he blow up every time he talks to you? And why does your mom just completely unleash upon you the moment you walk into the house? Why are they so critical? What did they eat for lunch? Why are they so critical? I want to let you know. When you were little, I told you this yesterday. When you were little, you wanted their attention all the time. But when you got older, what happens? They want your attention, but you got other things to do. You never give them any time. And when you don't give them time, they miss you at first. They're sad at first, but then they get angry. First they're sad, but then they get angry. My child, my son, my daughter doesn't give me any time. And in their head, the anger is building and building and building and building. And then they see you walk by, Assalamu alaikum, and you walk by. And you don't even wait for the wa alaikum assalam. You don't even wait for it. And they get even angrier and angrier. And in their head, there are so many things they want to say to you, but they have no opportunity to say them to you. So they see you for 10 seconds, and what do? They explode. They explode on you. You know how many things you haven't done? This. You're like, where did this come from? Have you been memorizing a list? How does this is not spontaneous. You must be building this in your mind for a while. And yes, they have been. And you could have avoided all of that just by calling them every day. Just by spending 5 minutes with them every day. Just by saying, how are you doing? This is what I did today. They don't have to control your life. They just want to know what you're doing. This is where I'm going. This is what I did. This is what I'm going to do. You know, this was good, this was bad. And they might have input about it that you may or may not like, but listen to it anyway. It's okay. Listen to them. Give them time. And don't make them feel like they're useless. Don't make them feel like, yeah, sure, okay, I gotta go. Not like that. Make them feel important. You have to be the best to them. وَقُلْ لَهُمَا قَوْلًا كَرِيمًا. Speak to them with noble speech, respectful speech. That's how you should be with your parents.